Hi and good day everyone. This is the presentation for the project in Thermodynamics 2. The title of our project is Production of Chocolate from Cocoa Beans. This presentation will be presented by Group 7. First presenter is Amelin Anak Michael John with metric number 81740. The next presenter is myself, Nur Amelina binti Abdul Rahim alias Abdul Rahim with metric number 80417. And the last presenter is Nur Alisha binti Khalidi with metric number 81979. Okay, I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
My name is Amelin Anak Michael Jo with metric number 81740. Cocoa is one of the most variable plantations in the world to produce chocolate by combining cocoa with sugar, milk, and other ingredients into various products such as cocoa powder, cocoa liquor, and cocoa butter. There are two types of chocolate products called conventional chocolate and compound chocolate. The chocolate produced from cocoa beans have been flavored and aroma choosing a better quality. In Malaysia, the total expenditure of cocoa beans in 2020 was only 706 metric tons, while the area of cocoa plants throughout the country in the same year was 5,715 hectares.
Hi everyone, my name is Nur Amelina binti Abdul Rahim with metric number 80417. I will explain about the aim of our project. The first one is to draw the process flow diagram of the process in chocolate production. In production of chocolate powder, we have 7 processes of cocoa processing and technology, which is start with bean selection and quality, cleaning and winnowing, roasting, nib grinding and liquor pressing, cake grinding, and last one is cocoa powder. Then to produce the chocolate as we see at the supermarket and for the commercial, the cocoa powder needs to be another process, what we call chocolate manufacturing process. In this process, it starts with mixing, refining, conching, and tempering. Second aim of our project is to stimulate the mass and energy balance of the process by using chemical engineering software. In this project, we use DWSIM to stimulate our processes. The last aim of our project is to compare the result to the actual process. So that's all for our aim of this project. I will pass the presentation to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to Dr. Nazri. My name is Nur Alisha and now I will be presenting on the results and discussion of our project. So here is the process flow diagram for the production of chocolate from cocoa beans, and the process that we have selected is the conching process. So at this process, the refined chocolate will enter into the conch to produce cocoa liquor. So we decided to simulate this process because it involves heat, and we will try to increase the and then we will try to simulate its energy and mass balance using the DWSIM simulator, and we will compare between the actual and simulated values. Materials that will enter the feed are solid theobromine with air, and it will produce cocoa liquor. Before simulating the process, we have made several assumptions. First is that all components are in steady state. Second, kinetic and potential energy changes are negligible. Third, the surrounding temperature is assumed to be at room temperature. Fourth, the surrounding pressure is assumed to be 101 kPa. And last but not least is that the property package used is Rath's law. So for the actual process, the entering temperature of the theobromine is 303.15 Kelvin. However, for the simulation, we have decided to increase it by 45 Kelvin. So we will evaluate the volumetric flow of the process. So for the actual process, the volumetric flow is 0.00111 meter cubic per second. And then for the simulated process, the volumetric flow of the theobromine is 0.000114. It increases, and then the difference between the actual and simulation process is 2.15%. This means that the process is more efficient, however, it is very